Picture a bare room, one chair, and a button. Press it. Small electric shock. That's the deal. 15 minutes with your own thoughts. Or zap yourself. A researcher at the University of Virginia ran this for real. People press the button. 2 out of 3 men chose the shock over sitting in quiet. On purpose. For no reason. Just to make something happen. Most brains would rather feel pain than feel nothing. And yours? Yours would rather feel nothing than sit through. So, how was your weekend? Same machine. Aimed the exact opposite way. By the end, you'll know why. And it's not that you hate people. The office kitchen. Coffee brewing too slow. Someone from another floor floats in. Crazy weather, huh? You feel it. That little internal groan. Not anger. Not shyness. Your whole system going, oh no, we're doing this. You say the lines. You know the lines, right? Wild. Long week. Ready for the weekend. Nodding. Smiling. A small part of you has already left your body and is watching the clock. 20 minutes of this, and you need a nap in a dark room. What is small talk doing to your brain that leaves you this wrecked? Small talk isn't one job, it's 4. Running at once. Generating things to say. Watching their face to see if it's landing. Managing whose turn it is. And the whole time, filtering out your real answers. Because I've been thinking about death and Roman history, doesn't fit how was your weekend. 4 tracks, all live, all for a conversation that goes nowhere. Call it conversational overhead. The tax you pay to keep the machine running. Most brains pay it fine, because most brains have room. Yours might not start the day with room. Back in the 60s, Eysenck worked out that some brains run hotter, more switched on before anything even happens. Not anxious, not broken. Idling high. Social input doesn't land on an empty desk. It lands on a desk already covered in paper. Add 4 live tracks to that, and you don't get a conversation. You get a system in the red, because you're not bad at talking. You can talk to the right person for 3 hours and forget to eat. Same you, same mouth. 20 minutes of small talk wrecks you. 3 hours of real conversation and you're buzzing. How is that the same brain? Matthias Mail at the University of Arizona in 2010 clipped a recorder to 79 people and tracked their days. He found something strange. The happiest people weren't the ones who talked the most. They were the ones whose talk was mostly substance. Real stuff, ideas, things that mattered. About 46%, nearly half of everything they said going somewhere real. The least happy, mostly small talk. The more of your day is crazy weather, the worse you tend to feel. 2 of every 4 sentences the happy group spoke went somewhere. Your brain isn't avoiding conversation, it's running a tab. It quietly scores every exchange. What did I put in? What did I get back? Small talk is the worst deal on the menu. Maximum effort, 4 tracks live, for basically 0 return. No idea, no closeness, no you. Deep conversation is different. The performance tracks drop, because you're both really in it. No monitoring the face. No filtering the weird thought. The weird thought is the point. 1 track instead of 4. And that 1 track pays you back. That's why time vanishes. The tab isn't running red. It's running green. Now some of you are already bracing. So, I think I'm too deep for small talk. I'm a snob. The study kills that story. This has nothing to do with being smarter or better. It's about what your brain spends versus what it collects. Small talk is a low-signal exchange most brains find warm and easy. Genuine bonding like grooming. Yours doesn't get the bonding hit, so all it feels is the bill. A wiring difference in what counts as payment, not a personality flaw, not superiority. Which brings us back to that room. The chair, the button. The people who shocked themselves weren't crazy. Empty silence felt like a cost with nothing coming back, so they paid to end it. You do the same math, you get a different answer, because for your brain, small talk is the empty room. Same machine, same tab, opposite button. So the next time you take the long way to your desk to dodge the kitchen, you're not being cold. Your brain checked the price of crazy weather, huh? And decided the silence was the better deal. If your brain does its best work in the quiet, there's a video on exactly that. 5 things you probably do alone that most people don't. That one's for you.